You press one button and your phone instantly turns the real world into a photo. But your phone does not actually see the world the way your eyes do. So what happens inside your phone when you tap the camera button? Let's find out. When you take a photo, it looks like a very simple process. You point your phone, you tap the button, and the photo appears. But inside your phone, a lot is happening in just a teeny moment. It all starts with the light. Look around you. Everything you see is sending or reflecting light into your eyes. Your phone camera also needs light to create a photo. When you open your camera, light from the scene enters through the camera lens. The lens helps focus the light onto a teeny part inside the phone called the image sensor. You can think of the sensor as the camera's electronic eye. It is made up of millions of tiny parts that can detect light. When light reaches the sensor, it creates electrical signals. The brighter the light, the stronger the signal. Different parts of the sensor receive different amounts of light. Your phone uses all of this information to build an image. But there is another interesting part. The sensor doesn't simply know that something is a tree or a person. It stores the light information. Your phone's processor that helps turn the information into picture you see. It works out things like brightness, color, and detail. And this happens incredibly quickly. How does the camera know the colors? The sensor detects light, and the phone processes the information to create the colors in the final image. Your phone also uses software to improve the photo. It can adjust brightness, it can improve colors, it can reduce noise, and it can make the image look sharper. This way, the photo you see is not always exactly what the camera sensor first captured. Your photo is already processed, and modern phones can do even more. When you take a photo in a dark place, your phone can use software to make the image brighter and clearer. Sometimes it can even take several images very quickly and combine information from them. That's one reason your phone can produce a better looking photo than you might expect from such a tiny camera. Think about zoom. When you zoom in your phone, the results depends on how your phone is doing the zoom. Some phones have separate camera lenses designed for different levels of zoom. Other times, the phone uses software to enlarge and process the image. That's why some zoom levels look much better than others. And here's something you might not notice. Your phone camera is constantly making decisions before you even press the button. You can adjust focus, you can change how much light enters, you can choose settings based on the scene. Then you press the shutter button, the camera captures the light. The sensor turns the light into electrical information. The processor turns that information into an image. And finally, your phone saves the image as a digital file. All of this can happen in a fraction of a second. So when you take a photo, you're not simply pressing a button. You're capturing light, turning it into electrical information, processing millions of pieces of data, and creating a digital image. All of this happens inside a device that fits in your pocket. So the next time you take a photo, look at it differently. What looks like a simple picture is actually the result of light, electronics, and software working together in a tiny moment. This is how your phone camera takes photo. If you enjoyed learning how every technology works, subscribe to Daily Go, and I will see you in the next video.